With Chris longer than anyone. You've heard me ask a similar version of this question, I don't know how many times, but just what is it about Chris that in those moments, like if you guys need a bucket, he's just going to get you guys a good shot?
Man, as you said it, man, those moments, he loves those moments. He's going to make the right play. And we know that when he feels good, we got to give him the ball. I've said it in the past, and we just got to play through him, and we know he's going to make the right play. But yeah, he's never scared of those moments, and it's been amazing 8 years now having him next to me, because I know in games like this he's always ready. He's going to always give the best, everything he has. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun playing with him.
For you, I know you had like 2 back-to-back possessions where you find him on kickouts for catch and shoot threes. He mentioned the idea that like you being able to mix that in allowed you to be even more aggressive getting to the rim. Do you feel similarly that like having that mix and having that flow allowed you to get to the rim better tonight as well?
I'm just trying to make the right play, and see what is in front of me. Sometimes there's pull out jump shot, sometimes it's a pass, sometimes it's a lane. I'm just trying to make the right play. I don't know what. Sometimes you say when you pass the ball it's going to open up, but I've played a lot of games that when I pass the ball he never opens up, and they just stay disciplined. So I just try to make the best decision, the right decision, and the decision that is in front of me at that moment.
For you guys, you've held the Nets under 90 a couple times in this series. That's not something people tend to do. What have you seen from your guys defensively, and then especially tonight? What do you think you did well defensively?
I think we did a great job switching, keeping guys in front, making them make tough twos, tough threes over us. There's always, I feel like sometimes when we play center or we hedge or whatever the case might be, the ball moves so much and everybody feels good. Everybody touches the ball, and then all of a sudden there's somebody wide open in the corner, somebody wide open in the wing. And even if they don't knock the shot down, everybody touches the ball, everybody feels good. But I think today, by switching and keeping guys in front, that we just make them play a lot of ISO. They got to get downhill. They got to shoot over you. So even if they make the shot, nobody else touches it. And not everybody feels good. So I think we did a great job defensively, great job rebounding the ball, great job keeping guys in front, just having that individual pride. It was very good tonight.
Jim Ozarski. Giannis, well, how do you try to replicate that or bring the defense you have played at home 3 games to Brooklyn on Saturday? I know it's not that simple, clearly, but you've done it 3 times at Fiserv. So how?
4. We've played.
It's in series specific, I guess. Yeah.
We've played.
Excuse me. So how can you translate that a little bit to Brooklyn?
Since game 3 until game 6, we've played 4 great games. 4 great games, and we just got to keep trusting one another, keep trusting our habits, keep making it tough for them. Unfortunately, game 5 didn't go our way, but it was a good game. We pushed them to the limits, and at the end of the day, if you look at the game score at that night, that specific night, and you see the game score, you saw KD had 50 and Jeff Green had 27, and you have to live with that. If you go to a game and somebody's going to score 50 and win the game, take over the game, you have to live with that. There's not much you can do. But game 3 we played a great game. Game 4 we played a great game. Game 5 great game. Game 6 great game. We just gotta keep believing, keep attacking, keep competing together, keep defending together, and we just need to be in a position that we can win the game, and we're gonna be fine.
Well, you do talk a lot about making the right basketball play when you're on offense. To start, I think you were 4 or 5. We went to the free throw line 7 times in the first quarter. How important was that? Not just getting to the basket, but then drawing fouls, getting to the line early to maybe set a tone.
Very important. I always want to stay aggressive. And there's going to be sometimes I score, sometimes I'm going to go to the free throw line, sometimes I'm going to put everybody in the paint and make the right pass. Just having that aggressive mindset.
In-bound attempts?
Speaking of that aggressive mindset, Giannis, I think 11 of your 12 shots were in the restricted area. You didn't take, or 12 makes, I should say. You didn't take any threes in this game. It seemed like from the beginning you were trying to get to the rim and downhill, either kick it out or score as much as possible. Was that, and Bud even talked about at the beginning of his press conference about your aggressive mindset today. Was that something you intentionally tried to do in this game in terms of being aggressive, or is that just how it went?
No, I was just how it went. Yeah, I didn't shoot a three tonight, but I was just trying to be aggressive, try to get downhill, make the right play. I think there was maybe one or two plays that I was open in the three-point line that I could shoot it, but I still want to. I felt like I could go downhill, but this game I didn't shoot any three. Maybe next game I shoot a couple. I don't know how it's gonna go. I can't predict the future, but what I know is that I enjoy the game when I'm aggressive, when I can get downhill, when I can get my teammates involved, and when I play to my strength. That's when I enjoy the game the most, and that's what I try to do.
And it seemed like across the board you guys were aggressive. Mike only had a 6 or 7 man rotation. You guys got out in fast break. I think it was 26-4 advantage in fast break points. Your 3 main guys took a lot of shots. Did you guys kind of collectively come into this game wanting to be aggressive from the jump to kind of get the bad taste of game 5 out of your mouths right away?
No, we knew what kind of game this was, and we knew that there was only one option, is to win the game. We knew that if we didn't win the game, our season is going to be over, and I think everybody was aware of that. And we've talked about it multiple times in the locker room and among the guys that it's not going to be easy. We wasn't able to get the job done in game 5, but this is a new opportunity. And it's going to be a little bit hard. We got to come here, protect our home, and we got to go to Brooklyn and try to get one more. And as I've said all year long, we're built for this moment. Simple as that. And nobody says it's going to be easy. Might be hard, but we are capable of doing it. So everybody had a great mindset, and everybody came to play, came to compete, and that's all I can ask for my team, and hopefully we can do that in game 7 and win the game.
All right, time for one more to Lori Nickel.
Giannis, this isn't a technical question, it's more of a personal question. In March, when you were talking about Chris, he's almost like a brother to you, and you said, I know when he's feeling good, and that's the time when you have to get the hell out of his way. I wondered, did you just say that, or do you notice something in shoot-around? Do you notice something in the locker room? Is it more than just seeing him in the flow? Do you just know him that well that you could almost sense that something's coming?
I've played, this is my 8th year in the NBA. Before I got in the NBA, I played 6 years overseas. So this is my 14th year playing basketball. So I've played 14 years of basketball, and 8 years I've played with this guy, number 22, Chris Middleton. So you kind of know. I know him, and he's the most I've played together with a teammate ever. And I know when he's feeling good. I know when he's not feeling good. And the one thing that I've noticed with him is that once he started being vocal and talking to everybody and telling them where to go, and his mind is in the game, he's extremely locked in, So, and when he's making shots, you gotta give him the ball, set good screens for him, let him go downhill, let him shoot the pocket too. That makes you feel good. When he's trailing behind you, you can find him for the 3. But yeah, I just know how to play with him, and I know when I need to set some screens. I know when I need to get out of the way, and I know when I have to take the ball away from his hand too. So, but as I said, it's the longest I've ever played with somebody, and I really enjoy playing with him. And he's a big time player, and he makes this team great.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Giannis. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.